she found a way into my heart. Oh, oh, she don't make up, no, she make art. And I need a way to treat it, 'cause I keep getting high off of her. Off of her. I know that you'd be bad from the minute I saw you, but somehow I keep running back to you, back to you, back to
While it's hot.
Can you feel it? The fire in your soul, leaping at the chance for love. Can you feel it? Haunting your senses, letting all your feelings go. But I can feel it rushing through my veins. Your love's the only drug I know. But we've been playing the hand now we're dead, so we can light it up. I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel the fire inside, so there won't be no fear tonight. We crossed the line, and now it's clear to see the light behind the suffering. Believe we'll finally be free. Let the silhouette cast upon your heart, turning every little moment into scars. Baby, it's our chance to make a start, so we can fly.
I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we.
People, we're live here in Miami, Florida, South Florida, the site of Super Bowl 54. Got Larry Ridley here from SNY TV. Also, got my man right here, A.G. Amon Green and Brock Vereen, one half of the Vereen brothers. Guys, we're at the Super Bowl. It's the Super Fest here in Miami. We got sports and we got esports. This is what America's all about.
Yeah, this is what America is about now. We got video games coming in where it is growing exponentially every year, and now we've brought it to now we could intertwine traditional sports with esports, and that's what we're doing right here with Madden, with Fortnite, with NBA 2K, and eventually Rocket League as well.
It's a great feeling. I mean, Hard Rock Stadium in our shadow right now, the biggest event in all of sports this year, so why not celebrate it while getting it done with the thumbs as well. We're getting it done with the thumbs, and on Sunday they're going to get it done with the feet. But right now we have a great matchup. Like we said, it's all about competition. It's all about sports. Esports, sports, it's all the same. It's who wants it more, who's going to win, and we have a matchup coming up soon.
Yeah, I want to thank the sponsors for being here.
Yes.
You want to run down the sponsors, Lucid Sound, Meta Threads, all those good folks, GameStop, all those good folks to be here and to set this up, the good folks at Geek Leaks and everybody else. Great tent we have here at Superfest here in Miami with a bunch of acts. Got a concert that's about to start here in a second.
Yeah, and then more sponsors. Real Time Strategy is the crew, production crew behind us. Control Freaks, and I say, who else there? Origin PC donated, brought computers in. We have the Control Freaks thumbsticks that are going to be giveaways. So we're going to do a lot of live fan giveaways for the people here in the tent today here at Superfest. Well, actually not today, but the whole entire weekend.
Whole entire weekend.
So tomorrow afternoon, and then Sunday morning right before kickoff of the game. So come in here, win some prizes. You don't have to game to win. So we're going to have gaming prizes if you play in the tournaments, but also if you answer video questions or football, basketball, traditional sports questions, you can have a little fun prize keepsake to take out of the tent.
More prizes than we know what to do with. I mean,
I know.
there is stuff to give away. Come in and get it.
Got dozens of things, headsets, you name it. So definitely want to thank all of the sponsors, Lucid Sound, Meta Threads, Origin, GameStop, all of those good folks here that have put this whole production together. Great setup here. I want to thank Eric Yoon, also Mark Watson, the guys at ESTV, and thanks for having me on. So you guys run ESTV. Talk a little bit about ESTV and what you guys are doing. I think it's really cool with the 24-hour esports network. It's groundbreaking, and you guys are pioneers.
Yeah, so it started back in May of last year. That's when I came into the fold. Actually, I came in March, but then officially May 21st, I believe that was the date.
It was.
Roku at that time, Amazon Fire TV came on air, and now we're on Sling TV. We're on Dish Network. This summer, coming in August, we'll be launching with YouTube TV, a part of their sports bundle as well. So when you have UTV, laying out all their plans, we'll be part of the sports package along with Fox Sports, ESPN, and all the big guys. Nice. We're the little brother coming in. And,
coming out the blocks hot.
Exactly, coming off
Don't sleep on esports though, man. I mean, you see all of the people viewing it. You see numbers that are like as big, if not bigger than the Super Bowl as far as worldwide audiences and participation. We can be, as big as the NFL maybe one day, and that's something we're definitely aiming for.
Without question, and it's an exciting time. It was the wild, wild west for so long. People just finding out what is this whole esports thing. Well, the answer's here. It can be as big as any other competitive atmosphere, and we're in the right place.
What drove you to esports? I mean, look, you guys played in the freaking NFL, man. I mean, we're talking about the National Football League. What, there's like maybe 1,600 guys that can claim that they play in the NFL at one given time. You guys were professional athletes, make some big money, and now another part of your career. What drove you to esports?
I love competition. Going back to playing basketball in the backyard with my dad and my brother, to playing Monopoly, to races in the street, in the cul-de-sac. Played Life, of course. I never finished it, but we always started it. I just love competition. And when you're done physically, what can you do mentally? You can play video games. Going back to when you were a child, or even sitting around the locker room, as far as the NFL and esports, the same worlds. You sit around the locker room talking about who can be who in Madden. Oh, really? All right, come over after practice tonight, and we'll take care of that. So for me, it was a no-brainer.
So yeah, I repeat that as well, the competition side of it. But then for me, also through the decades of the evolution of consoles and PCs, the games, the graphics getting better and better year by year, starting off when I was 6 years old, 7 years old, when the first Nintendo came out, playing 10-yard fight, where it had that music going.
10-yard fight.
To now, Madden graphics on Xbox, on PlayStation, that is just amazing.
Unreal.
And then player adjustments, all these uploads, and they patches they send in week by week, not just with Madden, but to FPS shooters like Fortnite. They get the patches midweek, and then they got new skins up. You got Batman costume.
Yes.
Or, Green Bay Packer
in-game content. I know that because of my kids now.
Yes.
It's all about the in-game content.
Yes, it is.
My daughter goes through hundreds of dollars with Roblox, dude. It's crazy with the in-game content. Don't get me started on that. That's a different. Being a parent, I love esports, but man,
it's getting you.
Yes,
so
indeed.
we have a couple of competitors. We had a bunch of people that signed up today. We're going to be doing Rocket League and Madden. We're going to start with Madden. Had a couple of guys that just signed up. They're going to be playing. Going to be playing with the 49ers and the Chiefs. And there you can see them on the screen right there. Look at my guy on the left-hand side.
We got Davin there on the left.
And on the right, we got Big Mike.
Yes, sir.
Mike's going to be playing with the Chiefs. Davin's going to be playing with the 49ers.
A little Super Bowl preview, right? It's only right.
Look at that Hard Rock Stadium.
It's only
looking
right. Hard
nice.
Rock. Ooh.
And that's what it's going to be like Sunday at 6:30 when they kick off. All the flash bulbs.
Beautiful. The detail.
It is.
Got the the signage on the field
James
already.
Jr., got to give him a shout out. Representing Middle Tennessee from the old alma mater right there.
Like
that.
Taking on the 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco.
There it is, old Jimmy G. Of course, backed up Tom Brady for a few years up in New England, won a couple of Super Bowls.
I'd say he's doing all right for himself.
To be the best team in the NFL coming into the season,
and
now
through
here
the
they
playoff,
are.
I say
One
Brady
game
so
away
far
from their first
didn't have to
Super
do
Bowl
much in the
title
last
since Super
game.
Bowl IV,
He
50
barely
years
had
ago.
70 yards passing.
He ran the ball like, what, 50 times?
Yeah, we'll see in this game and in this weekend what he'll do.
And they're going to the air. Despite what you said, Amon, he wastes no time going to the air.
Well, you talked about Chris Jones. He mentioned it the other day, the big defensive lineman for the Chiefs. He said it's going to start and end with the run game for the Niners. They want to make it here.
It's all about cooperation, right?
We can hear the live commentators. They have a pulse.
But Larry, you were bringing up the game, and I think one of the biggest things is, as Chris Jones was talking about for the Chiefs, really the Niners D-line is going to be at the forefront because when you can get pressure, as Amon knows as an offensive guy, I'm a defensive-minded guy, so I know you'll agree here. When you can get pressure without blitzing, it just changes everything. You have 4 first-round picks rushing after Mahomes. I understand he is a freak unlike we've ever seen, but if you run for your life every single play, that catches up to you. So I have to side with the Niners.
I was just talking to you earlier. I worked in Boston, covered both Patriots Super Bowl losses to the Giants, and what was the theme in both of those losses?
Those boys were coming.
Front four, man. I remember Brady at the 18-0. They were about to go 19-0. He got hit like 22 times.
Yes,
that was the difference in the game.
I think that was NASCAR package.
That was the NASCAR package. Justin Tuck
hitting those ears back, as they say,
and yeah, it was, as we know, you put pressure on a quarterback that loves to throw the ball, and a guy that can't be mobile, that is not mobile like Tom Brady was or is. But then Pat Mahomes, he has a different element about him. He can get out the pocket. We saw him have a 27-yard run against the Titans. I was like, how did he shouldn't even got in the end zone.
Ran through a defender.
And he did with his legs and the ability that he's been born with.
All right, and we are back to the action.
All right, sounds good now. Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful.
Natural sound.
Oh,
we
he's
like
going
that.
for it.
He's going for it. Yeah. Another Middle Tennessee alum, Ward, with the pick right there.
Davin's shaking his head. He can't believe it. He can't believe it. Ward, like Larry said, Middle Tennessee on the map this evening.
And then another thing we got to realize with these players here, we're live. Oh yeah, at Super Bowl.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
So there might be a little anxiety, a little nervousness. Because when you play at home in the quieter of your home, it's a little different.
You're right.
And you see when we do it with our Compete for Every events, man, the guys that play online, they're so good. Then they get on that stage.
It's a whole
you
different
got
world.
A crowd watching. You got the lights on you. It's like being on Broadway, man.
Exactly. Different element.
It is their Super Bowl
Hands
as
it off
well.
to Williams. Picks up about 4 there, Brock.
Yeah, Williams throughout the postseason and the regular season has basically, been that aspect of the Chiefs' offense that a team has to have going through the playoffs. Picking up yardage, you saw him in the NFC Championship game, or AFC Championship, score big, 2 touchdowns, I believe, to pull the Chiefs ahead.
There's the Madden 20 cover boy going deep. Little toe drag swag. Incomplete. Only got 1 foot in, so it'll be 3rd down and 5. He's looking for Kelsey.
Now, my instinct here is to say, hey, man, the game shouldn't be able to do that. That's cheating. But Mahomes is doing that in real life.
Yes.
Mahomes is throwing across his body from hash to numbers in real life. You can't complain about that.
Well, they have the special abilities in Madden 20, so that's
you
why
go.
you can do it. And there's Mahomes taking off.
Uh-oh.
You better get down.
Uh-oh.
Sherm with the tackle. Warner with the fumble recovery. And he's got some room. Takes it back to about the 33. That's the one thing. You got to get down, though, with the aggressive tackle. Hit stick. You know what that means, Amon?
Exactly. That means getting runned over or hit very hard. Right now, we're not seeing that, so hopefully these guys figure it out.
Once again, off the back foot.
There is just a refusal to plant the feet and throw the ball this evening.
And then the developers to EA, so this is a shout out to EA, a thumbs up, because they have made what's in the game traditionally show up on that field. When you don't have that foot planted, you're throwing off your back feet. It tells you at the bottom of the screen, back foot throw, inaccurate pass, pressure by the defense. So that tells me as a player, hey, I make sure everything's set flat and even before I throw that ball.
As realistic as it gets.
Davin threw it to the wrong guy. Got the honey badger. He's got enough speed. Can he hit the edges? One man to beat. 20, 10, 5. House call by the honey badger. We have a score, 6-0 lead Look at Davin.
We have two teams just being so careless with the football, and Davin is clearly a old-fashioned gunslinger, but right there, Honey Badger's there to make the play.
And it's more of a virtual reality thing, because it's not. I'm not losing millions of dollars. I'm not using. This is not the end of the world if I lose this match. So you're gonna take a lot of risk here, and that's what we're seeing.
So Davin was smiling because he has the lead, right?
Yes.
He's playing with the Chiefs. No, Uncle Mike's playing with the Chiefs.
Uncle Mike is playing with the Chiefs. Now, Davin has the Chiefs gear on.
Exactly. He's playing with the 49ers.
He's betraying his own squad right now playing with the Niners.
Davin threw the pick six.
He's trying to get back on track now.
That's my guy, James Jr., a.k.a. Sensei Punk on Twitter.
So we have 3 turnovers already, gentlemen. Is that correct?
I think so.
And we're in the first quarter here.
Got plenty of game left.
A lot of football left.
You're going to see this formation a lot with the Niners. Garoppolo back to pass. Going across the middle. Can't do that. 3-on-1. Fuller. They got the angle on him.
Almost ran over Andy Reid.
It's the 4th turnover in the last, in the first, 2 minutes of the game?
4 turnovers in about, 10 plays?
2 minutes and 37 seconds.
Right now. The jaw-jacking seems to be going back and forth. Thank you again to our sponsors, Lucid Sound, Meta Threads, Gunner, Games, Control Freak, Skins, Origin, NFL Alumni brought to you as well, and of course, ESTV.
How about Lucid Sound with those rose gold headphones? I got to get me a pair before I get out of here.
Oh, I'm out to swipe them before I leave.
Clean, got to have those. Tim and our guys Chris and Lucid Sound also got those new exclusive Snoop headphones as well.
Snoop
That's your
Doggy
boy
Dog.
right there.
So we'll have them as, I say, prize of who wins potentially this
Maybe
match
a grand
right here.
prize, yeah.
And definitely grand prize on Super Sunday. When that day gets here, we got to hand those out there. I have a pair of my own. I love them. They're comfortable. And actually, they took the time to have a little surprise for you when you get them headsets on.
Okay.
And you power them up and charge them for a day. You turn the volume up, you might get a little surprise. You turn the volume down, you get a little surprise. I don't want to give it up.
Okay.
Just saying, it's going to be surprises.
Little surprise?
Whoever wins those.
My curiosity.
Exactly, when somebody wins those headsets.
Mahomes, 2019 MVP, got a receiver. Oh! Had him open on the corner route, was not able to stay in bounds, though.
Now, although that's an incompletion, we should point out, I have yet to see a target to a Travis Kelce, to a Tyreek Hill.
One target to Kelce, out of bounds.
One out of bounds, you're right. Really relying on the ancillary receivers and targets right now, and maybe he's just trying to keep them off guard.
Uncle Mike looking to take the lead, and he's up 10-0. Field goal is good.
Hey, maybe he's throwing to the open receiver.
That's fair, too.
And
I will say this right now, Davin does not look phased one bit, not in his head. He's got his swagger. He is not hesitating one bit. He's going to come out gunslinging, I can promise you that.
That would have been good from about 60. That was a 47-yard field goal. But you know how it is in Madden, great conditions. You can kick it pretty far.
Perfect conditions.
Yeah, do you rarely have a Madden weather setting to blizzard? Or torrential rain at a time.
So Davin needs to pay attention to those minor details. It's his name being minor details.
Does not want to have his 4th turnover in the first quarter.
He's in Struggleville, as we like to say.
Mike, on the other hand, this defense is flying around. Bring it in.
6:10 left here to go in the first quarter. Larry Ridley alongside former NFL players, NFL royalty. Got him on Green from the Packers, former Bears defensive back Brock Vereen, and there's your guy Chris Jones wrecking the 49ers plans right there, Brock.
And look how excited Big Mike looks. He has to be so happy with his defensive performance in this first half. They are not letting Garoppolo breathe.
And play action in this game is risky. That's something where I stay in most of the time. I stay in shotgun, or I take the play action off to make sure I give my quarterback time to throw the ball.
Oh, Fuller threw it right to him, and that's going to be another pick six. Davin shaking his head.
Dancing away. Come on, Davin.
Wrong jersey, brother.
Okay.
Little jaw jacking.
It's a
little jaw jacking. Hey, I don't see any give up in Davin's face right now. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, Davin's got the lead.
It's a lot of football left. This could potentially be an over 200-point game. If
Devin does not have the lead. He's playing with the 49ers.
That's right.
if Devin gets the ball going and stop committing turnovers, we got to have a big scoring game, but we got to wait and see here.
Oh, man.
Shout out to my guy, Abdul, from Midwest Esports down there in Kansas City, doing some great work in the Madden community.
Not even going to make it back to the 20. Okay, they are going to give him the 20. Now, crazier things have happened than being down 17 points. Like Amon just said, there is so much game left, but right now Davin just has to get out of his own way and look out for Chris Jones and this Chiefs defensive line, because when Big Mike is at the helm, anything can happen with those front four.
Uncle Mike right now is making Davin say uncle.
Right.
That's what he's doing.
Pretty much.
He's making him about to tap out.
Perfectly said.
49ers aren't built to, throw the ball and come back from leads.
Kittle just not able to hang on to those, and Uncle Mike could not be happier.
Right, and Kittle being a top player, top tier player, you could ball hawk that or high point that ball with the triangle and get that catch usually even when he's contacted.
Sure. Definitely one of the top 2 tight ends in the league.
Yeah.
Top 2 tight ends are playing in the league in the big game.
Again.
It's like he's on a magic carpet ride. He's out there floating.
To bring down these passes. I mean, Garoppolo's making the right reads. Davin Rather's making the right reads. He's finding an open guy.
Poor throws.
So this is the part of, I'll say it after this play right here. So this is the part of Madden, as we know, you got to sometimes take what the defense gives you or find routes that you know. It looks like, Davin is running plays he's not familiar with. Ball's high, Kittle's getting held every time, so he's got to find those plays that he's really comfortable with to get completions here.
Well, look, these players, they were not screened. This is a wide open event. We had players that signed up and come by and play. Got open play for Rocket League, Madden, 2K, and also Fortnite. So, hey, these people that came by, they're at Superfest, pre-concert, to come play some esports, some video games.
We got Chris Brown tonight.
Megan Thee Stallion.
We got Cardi B
tomorrow. Okay.
That's tomorrow, yes, sir.
She's creating a whole new language.
Migos as well tomorrow.
Nothing fancy about that one. Get the ball and just keep running. He just tried to reach the edge of the defense, was not able to do so, but was able to snag 3 yards.
That's a good thing right there. He went forward. Positive play, running the ball, getting in the groove, trying to get in the groove somewhere, find some semblance of offense.
Now, here's the question, or actually, here's the response. I asked Davin, you can see right there in the Chiefs jersey, he's playing with the 49ers, he's down 17-0. I'm like, Davin, can you play? He was the first one. Yeah, we can play. I'm good, man. Yeah. I'm like, all right. So he comes in, he's getting skull drugged.
Oh, boy. Maybe that's what he gets for betraying his squad. He's rocking the Chiefs on his fleece there and rolling with the Niners. Maybe this is karma.
It's a little fugazi on his part. That's what that was.
But as you see here, folks, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Extended quarters here. There's so much time left. Davin is not out of this one just yet.
3rd and 5, Mahomes takes off. Huge yardage on the right-hand side.
Yeah, we
got almost 40 yards rushing from the QB spot.
Smartly gets out of bounds there as well.
It's not like he doesn't have a whole lot of time left. What are they playing, like 10-minute quarters?
At least.
I think after it should be, it looked like 8 minutes. I think 7 or 8 minute quarters, 1 or 2, which is going to be a long game. But if he
good news for Davin.
So he has a lot of time to make up for the mistakes.
I think he may have found something. Stop trying to throw the ball and just run Mahomes.
Lack of contain by this San Francisco D-line that's been dominant all season long. Mahomes easily rolling over that back shoulder, getting outside his pocket time after time after time.
Maybe Eric Bieniemy is watching this right now.
Oh, yeah, getting some ideas
for Sunday.
Wouldn't be shocked if we see Davin bust out a QB spy or something.
It was reminiscent of that Mahomes run against the Titans in the AFC Championship game up the left-hand side we were talking about earlier.
Just a run that most defenders, as we know, when the quarterback breaks that pocket, it's like dangling meat in front of a wolf. Every linebacker, every DB dreams of finding that quarterback. Okay, you want to break the pocket, you want to break the line of scrimmage. Now I get to hit you as hard as I can.
Licking their chops. A catch, a broken tackle, and they're not going to give him the touchdown, but they are going to give him the 1 yard line.
Sammy Watkins.
Yes, nice throw there by minor details.
Mahomes throwing a dart perfectly over that outside shoulder. Watkins catches the ball, shakes off a defender, and falls just short.
And that's the Madden mechanics right there. He didn't get the animation, as they say, into the end zone.
The AI. Williams.
Interesting decision there to go from the shotgun, Amon. What do you think? If you're running back and you're on the 1 yard line, you know you're getting the rock. Don't you prefer I formation there?
I mean, I grew up traditionally in that formation, go back 15, 20 years ago. But now these days, where there's a lot of spread offenses, you could bring the tight ends in and just about angles, find that nice inside angle and maybe the outside angle to hit it. Because I always wondered about that, and this is a sign of the time. Shotgun, spread them out formation.
Bosa made the tackle. Was just named Rookie of the Year. I think he was named the Pepsi Rookie of the Year, I think last night.
Yeah. Fantastic for Bosa. And quite honestly, at no point this season has he looked like a rookie.
No.
From game one, from practice or training camp, has never looked like a rookie.
And he's doing it with the Jordan zone too, the AJ ones. Love it.
You got your ones on there.
Oh, I got my classics, all dusty though, but it's all good.
It is dusty here.
Texas came out hard and fast, got up 17, but we saw what we saw the previous week before Pat Mahomes work his magic, who I believe, in my opinion, will be the back-to-back MVP this year tomorrow for the NFL Honors Banquet.
Wow.
That's my opinion.
No, I don't think so. No, they're gonna give it to Lamar. They're gonna give it to Lamar. Yeah.
I say those
might even be unanimous.
Those are definitely 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
That's fair.
With Russell Wilson probably third, maybe.
Russell Wilson might snag
a close third, but yeah, I can see Lamar Jackson.
Lamar's gonna
Pat
win.
Mahomes. Neck and neck.
Put it this way, if Lamar doesn't win it, that will be the story of Super Bowl week. True.
I like that call.
Yeah.
People with Ryan.
Tevin Coleman hurt his arm or his elbow, right? Shoulder.
Yep.
Against your Packers last week or 2 weeks ago.
He's not 100%, but says he's, quote, okay for the game. He's going to give it a go.
So it wasn't I was worried if it was a broke bone or tore ligaments, because as we know with a shoulder, labrum, AC joint gets out of whack, you're out for a while.
Oh, Darren Lee!
No.
I'll tell you what, as we like to say, Brock, sometimes Madden is good to you and sometimes it's not.
Davin, if I could give you some advice, leave Kittle alone. Every pass is dropped.
Pops it up in the air.
It's popped up in the air. And another interception for Garoppolo. By my count, that's 4.
He's on the take right now. That's what it is. George Kittle is on the take. Because he's just popping the ball in there.
Minor details is, as we say, forcing the ball to Kittle.
Oh, there's the fumble.
This is big.
Buckner.
Oh, no. And
taken down by Williams.
For the first time this evening, we've seen Uncle Mike is not invincible. For the first time, something has gone against him, and this is what Davin needed.
So that 49 DB getting in the backfield, disrupting the play action. And that's why I say play action in Madden is a liability. You're taking a lot of chances to that play happening or getting sacked, or even worse, scoop and score, in this game.
So Davin, oh my goodness.
Doing what he can to give the ball right back.
Chris Jones just swatted it down with one ball.
And it's because of Chris Jones being the defensive tackle why that happened.
Right.
It wasn't a pick. It was the best thing Nick could do, or he could do as a D-tack 3-5 technique. Put a hand up. That's it. Say hi.
Once again, play action. Garoppolo going right back to the well. And once again, George Kittle.
Once again,
he's
Kittle
probably been targeted 10 times?
Probably 85 times.
Maybe 1 reception?
Maybe 1.
And, I mean, it really is shocking. I understand you're down 24, but there's so much game of what the Niners are known for is running the rock. Davin is sticking with the pass.
We call that adjustments. That's what we call
ability to adjust, absolutely. How about
Kittle makes the catch. How about that, Larry?
Look at Garoppolo, 2 of 14. I guarantee you Kittle's got at least 12 or 13 of those targets.
Those targets, yes, indeed. But as you see with the game itself, being Kittle high-tier tight end, he's going to win that one-on-one, that 50-50 ball right there. Even if it's not a jump ball right to him, he beat the DB on the reception.
As we're here, we can start feeling the trembling of the bass here at the Super Fest. Next door to Hard Rock Stadium, site of Super Bowl 54, Larry Ridley. I'm on Green, Brock Vereen here. We're live on ESTV, at the big Super Fest, doing the eSuper Bowl here.
We're going to have somebody take a peek out there. If we got any crowd building up, we can start doing some giveaways. That would be great, but we don't know. Find out about that.
He loves that play, doesn't he? He loves that
play's gotta go. That play's got to go.
Uncle Mike's shaking his head saying, no, sir, I've been sniffing that out all night. And once again, the ball pops into the air. They really need to talk to Kittle about that. Hey, if you're not going to catch it, that's fine, but don't hit it up in the air.
Exactly. Right.
And then
no tip drill, man. That's better.
There it is.
Oh,
nice little
Taylor.
shaky shake. Okay. I like it, David.
He gave him the dab on that.
I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah, so you got to have minor details here. Also, see what his knowledge of the game is. Start reading the defensive coverages. So he could see where safety's at. Is it 2 deep, 3 deep? Is a rotation where somebody's coming in the box that it's going to be a safety blitz. So got to see those things to help himself out to hit the open receiver.
It's been clear. Your boy, Uncle Mike, he's in a cover too. He's been in that pretty much all day.
Definitely. Quick pass to the middle. So a cover 2 formation. Corner routes are open. Crossing routes over the middle.
Seams.
You got to keep it in the middle though, because if you let them get too wide, that soft corner, cloud corner is there in the flat. Brock, you know about those soft flats.
One of those 4 verts, middle of the field, some deep digs.
Maybe a little bit of contact, but no flag.
Yeah, I could count on one hand playing this game just about every day other than this week how many PIs I've received on defense or on offense in this game. I could count on one hand this year in Madden 20 and 19, actually. Not too many.
There he is, wide open. Kittle this time. Dragging tacklers to the 5-yard line. That looked like a Pro Bowler right there.
Taking some gentlemen for a ride. Mike, for once again, his defense has looked stout all night long. Giving up a couple yards here. Now it isn't over until it's over. Until that ball is in the end zone or through the uprights, this drive is still alive, and unfortunately, we don't have a reason to not think a turnover is not so possible right now the way Big Mike's defense has been playing. Prove us wrong, Davin. Prove us wrong.
Kyle Juszczyk.
It's been 5 already, Brock, so yes. Unfortunately for minor details there.
Now, 24-0, 24-7, that is night and day. This is a huge moment for Davin to get closer to evening the score.
Especially we got 10-minute quarters.
How about Tevin Coleman? Finally.
So,
yeah.
A little bit of sportsmanship there. We love to see it. Davin pointing to the crowd. I love it.
Davin, he feels like he has won the Super Bowl. Look at that smile on his face.
Look at that smile.
Are you going to Disney World, Davin?
Mike not holding back. He's not happy with that touchdown, but there is plenty of opportunity for Mahomes in this offense, and Mahomes has looked unstoppable.
There's almost 29 minutes left in this game.
Yes, indeed. Now we see if our Uncle Mike rebuttals to that long drive, finally got in the end zone for minor details.
Now this is huge right here, because if Davin can get a stop just like that, the momentum shifts. Not unlike the game we were just talking about, the Chiefs versus the Texans. It was that shift of momentum. Once you prove that they're not invincible, things start to fall apart. Yeah. This is huge for Davin. He has to find a way to contain Patrick Mahomes.
Keep the momentum, got to keep it.
That was a good read, a good route. Mahomes
Fantastic
to Kelsey.
read.
Threw a bullet, too, on that nice little slant route.
Yeah, Uncle Mike definitely has a better grasp on timing of throws and concepts. That was a Texas concept. Got the Texas route with a corner route, and it's all about timing when you want to throw the ball so that defender's not in the right certain position to defend the ball.
Damian Williams trying to find something outside. Kelsey not able to make that block. Jaquaski Tart able to make that tackle.
And one thing we're also seeing is actually pretty good defense against the run. Williams only has 4 carries for 3 yards there, so nice little, I say, hat tip to both players there, keeping the run game not getting out of hand, but it's the pass game too that you got to also stop.
Yes, it is. It is 50% of the game. Again,
Your boy Bosa.
he shut down the run. Now, Larry, let me ask you. Amon, let me ask you as well.
Yeah.
Davin got him in 3rd and long. As a defense, that's what you dream of. Are you more worried about the pass or the Mahomes scramble here?
Coordinators do that.
Our first 4th down, and, you know, in competitive Madden,
You don't see
most
it.
of the top players, they go for it.
You do not see that.
you
We've
don't
never
see it.
seen. We've seen it maybe once.
Well,
And he's gonna
if it's
return the
4th
punt.
and 30 or something,
And
but yeah.
compete forever.
Yeah.
But rarity, a phenomenon.
Yeah.
Interesting decision to bring that punt out of the end zone. Now you only have it on your 10-yard line.
And that might be situational. Knowing like we know the game, Brock, Larry, situational, we're telling the kickoff guy, or punt guy, let the ball go.
Anything over the 10-yard line.
Because we get it at the 20, 25.
Exactly. Had a hole there to the left-hand side.
Amon, Mr. Running Back, was the hole there? Was it missed?
It was there. It's just about the coming around the tight end. What sometimes frustrates me about Madden is when they have that puller, that guard or that tackle pulling out in front on a power like that play right there, outside zone. He's too slow, and he trips you up. So I'm like, I just go ahead. I don't do that in actual football because I'll get my chest caved in. But on Madden, I'm running in front of my old lineman. But in real life, I'm not. I'm staying right behind them big guys. Let them get to their run fits and get the ball upfield.
I think Davin is starting to get a little more comfortable now.
He
We've seen a
certainly
couple
is.
couple
He
of
certainly
passes,
is.
a couple of receptions.
As we see Uncle Mike dancing, he's just getting happier and happier as the night goes on.
No. Oh, ah!
What is it about these Niners that hit the ball up in the air like a volleyball?
It's not the Niners. It's the user.
Yeah, that's what'd you say, the user?
It's the user.
Or it's the coders.
Exactly.
That ball just seems like it floats forever. I've gotten so many tip interceptions.
Are the nerves perhaps a little calm now? Now we have our first 2 punts of the game on back-to-back drives.
Could be.
Yeah, because you track my man down. Hey, man, you want to play Madden? And then it's like, wait a minute, it's Brock Green, this is Amon Green. It's going to be live. All that anxiety, all that nerves. It puts on a different mindset to come out here and play
They're
in front of.
taking pictures before the game.
Yeah, you're not in your basement. You're not in your living room at home when it's just you, your boys, or you by yourself. It's a different atmosphere.
We sort of probably should have seen this coming, right? We sort of foreshadowing.
That's only fair.
They were on the stage. They were taking pictures. They were really excited to be here.
Yes.
Probably nerves definitely got the better of those two.
Hey, it's their Super Bowl too.
Yep.
It's their Super Bowl
Correct.
too. So sometimes the lights get bright, but both teams look relaxed and calm now. Never look more locked in.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is brutal.
Had the cheetah
You get it to Tyreek Hill inbounds. He walks into the end zone.
wide open. Should have threw it a tad bit sooner to get my man, who's the fastest man in the NFL today.
Maybe in the world at this point.
Yes. Indeed, Brock. I want to say right now,
You gonna give it
Fourth
to
and
him?
one. No, fourth and one. He's short.
Uncle Mike is, though, nice job of going through his progressions. Dropping back. He's doing opposite of minor details, not doing the play action to give his quarterback time, but you don't need a whole lot of time with Pat Mahomes. But he's getting back, going through his progression, seeing, not going for the deep route every time, hitting the guy that is open. That's what you want from your quarterback.
Fourth down, like they do in competitive Madden. He's got space. Just take it and run with it. Found Kelsey as well. Picks up about 8 or 9. Moves the sticks, Brock.
It's about as easy as it gets right there.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's about as easy as it
Little
gets.
RPO. Yep.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And as this clock winds down, the ball's been inbounds a little bit more. This second quarter is going much faster than the first one went.
I'm knocking on wood so this thing can keep going. All right. Ooh,
Good time.
that was a dot to Tyreek.
And this is a situation for Uncle Mike and all Madden players when they have a lead like this time management now. Watch that clock. You don't have to snap the ball right away. It's an accelerated clock as well. It's going to burn off 10 seconds most of the time before you snap the ball.
On Super Sunday, it will be reversed. The Chiefs will wear their red jerseys. Niners will be in their white jerseys on Sunday. Chiefs the
And it
home team.
alternates every
AFC.
single
Yes.
year.
So it's 49ers Chiefs. So that means Chiefs is the home team.
Chiefs are the home team.
Got
AFC
it.
is the home
They'll be
team
wearing
this
the
year.
dark jerseys.
Last
Again,
year, the NFC was the home team. The Rams.
Got it.
Never mind. That might be a
Oh,
a trivia question later on. Never
okay.
mind.
Got it. Hey, if people listening in,
Right.
Larry stopped himself there,
Exactly.
but it's okay. Listen, hey, if you want to win a prize, who if there's any fans that are here at Superfest that come into the esports versus sports tent, we're doing live giveaways for some of the stuff we're talking about right now. If you know traditional sports, if you know esports, that means video game throughout the world and the history of playing video games. There's fun
Don't look
questions.
now.
Damian Williams walking on in, and Mike excited. He's got
Mike.
the music bumping in the back on the stage behind us, and he is back in his element. It was looking shaky there for a second as he hits the wall real quick. It was looking shaky. He's back in his final form.
So like I was saying, we got giveaways, we got Control Freak thumbsticks that helps FPS shooters. So at your Fortnite, at your Call of Duty, at your Halo games, helps you with your accuracy, gives you a lot more range and angle to play with them sticks, or them thumbsticks attached to the sticks, as I call them, either on your Xbox remote or your PlayStation remote.
Yes, sir. And of course, thank you to Lucid Sound, Meta Threads, Gunner Games, like Amon just said, Control Freak Skins, Origin, the best high-performance PCs, and of course, the NFL
Alumni, who we are, Brock.
Yes,
That's who
we are. And of course, all this brought to you.
Running hard. Still picks up about a yard or two, though.
And so there's no updated rosters, or there is,
I don't think
because McKinney got hurt.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
could
they
go
are.
to the pause
because
menu.
Hines is not on the
Yeah.
Chiefs, yeah.
Because we
Kept
got
Coleman running.
because we have the young running back Mozart
That's right. Mostert.
running a symphony all over opposing defense through the
Right,
playoff
right.
right now.
Mostert.
Now
Mostert.
he's running on the ground right now, but I tell you what, a minute 30, clock's ticking. At some point, he's going to have to go to the air.
Tough
And now
sledding.
you're kind of in no man's land. A minute, it'll be 50 seconds by the time you snap. Do you punt? Do you eat up clock? And now Uncle Mike needs to start thinking about some clock management as well.
So this is also where you get the chew clock option as well, right? To eat up more time.
There is no punt returner who wants to stay in the end zone tonight, guys.
I mean, it gets enticing when you have Tyreek Hill. You have the cheetah
That's fair.
back there.
More than fair.
With all that speed, well, probably wouldn't. He's above 95, I know, in his game.
I
For,
believe it.
Speed.
Lamar Jackson pretty fast in this game, too.
Mahomes
Pat
might be
Holmes.
the leading rusher in this game. guys.
Correct. Pat
he
Holmes
is.
got showing a little
He has to
speed
be,
there
right?
around the right end.
On 3 timeouts. This is more than doable. Again, Skins, Origin PC, GameStop, Geek Leads,
If
all part of this evening.
Oh, watch out. Good. Thomas with the sack.
doing a little Macarena there. But as a thing I would challenge myself as minor details is you got a whole nother half of football
Sure.
playing, I believe, 10-minute quarters. So that is a lot of time in Madden. That's an eternity in Madden. You could flip the script here. Get the ball back. Well, you probably won't get the ball back here, but get the ball in the second half and then start getting that, flipping that momentum around in his direction to get this score a little bit closer.
Play action. Got to be careful. Oh! side
Oh, what a way to end the half, and he has time to get in the end zone.
Wow.
Look at Devin with that smile.
And the
What
salute.
a play, you guys.
Shot the sidearm it, picked off by Smith.
That's the part of the momentum switch that I'm talking about. This right here, they could score here in 6. They got.
No, what is he doing?
He's going to go
Is he going for the field goal?
He's going
No,
to
he
take the
got
field
time,
goal.
bro.
What?
You got 3 timeouts.
Devin.
Hey, he's like, you know what? I just want to get 3.
There was, okay,
He
6
had
seconds.
3 timeouts.
I
6
did.
seconds. You guys have had a lot of Madden in your day. 6 seconds on the 2-yard line. You can get 2-3 plays off.
I was about to say, you could.
And he had 2 timeouts. 3
Bare minimum
timeouts.
1, yeah.
I agree, Brock. I would at least ran the ball 1 time
Right.
because that's going to take some time off, like 2 to 4 seconds off, 2
You
to
know
3
what?
seconds off.
The decision is made. I would have done things differently, but
It's points though now.
points are points.
And at this point, you can't look back.
Well, now he's only down 3 scores, and he was still only down 3 scores
Yep.
when it was 31-7. So, baptism by fire right
That's
now.
what
for
that
Devin.
is.
As they say.
Yes.
Exactly.
As they say.
Exactly.
So we got
Wow.
quick. As Madden is, we got the guys at halftime that don't get to talk a whole lot. You were on there.
Yep.
I always hit the X button. I'm like, I love my boy Larry, but I got to get to the game in the
Larry
second
get his
half
photo
because I
in.
know he did the halftime commentation
Yes, yes.
there. But in this little tidbit, like I said, for minor details here, there's 10-minute quarters, 20 minutes of football.
Plenty of time. That's
Plenty
an
of
eternity.
time. And it's Madden.
Put it
We've
this
seen
way.
it.
Right.
We've seen it.
In the competitive scene, Madden Championship Series, what we do at Compete Forever, they play 5-minute quarters. So they're playing double the time that most people play.
So just imagine we had Vilma. Just imagine we have Vilma. We have Merksta, Manu, any of the guys that are familiar with us that
Sure.
are regulars.
T.
at the-
Davis, absolutely,
T. Davis
yep.
at Compete Forever playing 10-minute quarters.
Sure.
We have a 500-point game.
Pretty well, sometimes, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Touchdowns, the interception ratio, all that. I would just play one game. It'd probably be a season of football in 10-minute quarters at Compete Forever tournaments.
Probably get someone to break over 100 easily.
Easily.
Yeah. Oh, nice move by Williams.
Nice juke move. Got a little move master achievement there. So this, as a gamer, when I see that pop on the screen, I just get all warm and fuzzy inside. I love seeing
Now,
that achievement.
break that down. How did that pop up on the screen?
So
walk me through
on
this.
Xbox, on PlayStation,
Yep.
I'm not sure on Switch, but I know on those 2 consoles, when you achieve achievement or unlock an achievement, that means there were goals set by the game maker, EA, Epic, for you to basically go break. And you got to do so many.
Super Bowl 54 in Miami. Should have Shane here tomorrow as well, right? Exactly. Mahomes off the back foot.
That's
Knocked away by Richard Sherman.
That's the only quarterback in this game of Madden 20 that can do that and still be
I
accurate
know,
because the
right?
ball was still on target.
Threw it like a punt.
So a
It was on
third,
target.
fourth punt of the game. Out the end, back in the end zone, no return there. So, Larry, your
Yes.
take, your pick
Uh-huh.
for Super Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
So who is your pick for Super
You know,
Bowl
I've been
Sunday?
going back and forth, been vacillating. I think I'm going to go with the Niners. I just think that run game and that defense, I've seen them win in a plethora of ways. I've seen them win phone booth games, 13-10. I've seen them blow teams out, hit your Packers a couple of times.
Correct.
Defense, I just think that front four is really, really phenomenal. I think it's their year.
Same thing. For one, I'll say this.
Well, usually when you see the best defense against the best offense, most of the time the best defense wins.
True. But I kind of have a thing for the Niners as well. See their offense, defense, the key factor for them if Jimmy has to be a factor. Because if that gun game does not get going, then that's where Jimmy
It's going to be
Garoppolo.
interesting to see.
Exactly. But Pat Mahomes in that offense, like you said, great offense that he orchestrates there, play calling by Eric Bieniemy, that he knows as an offensive coordinator, he has a dynamic quarterback that could throw the ball from different angles.
With weapons galore.
Just like Russell Wilson, having that baseball background.
Sure.
That just puts the threshold very high for him. But somebody that still to do what he did 3 times in the playoffs, bring his team back from double points for 3 games, that's a tough achievement.
It is.
And that's what, trust me, that would be an achievement unlocked if Pat Mahomes does it on Super Sunday, but I'm with you 49ers all the way.
It's going to be interesting, though. It's going to be a great game. I'll tell you what, San Fran, they better not get down early. You don't want to get down like, 14-0, 21-0.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're built that way, so we'll see. But it's gonna come down to, like what Chris Jones said, the Chiefs defensive lineman. Can they slow down that San Fran running game?
Correct.
If I see San Francisco with total amount of carries, 40, 50, high 30s, that bodes well for them. If it's in the teens, it's a Kansas City game.
Correct. They keep it even kill because, as we've seen, Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't had a lot of plays to really kind of open up, get that arm loose. It's been all the run game and the offensive line for the 49ers. Mozart, Coleman,
Breida.
Before he got hurt, Breida. But throughout the season, all 3 of those guys just dominating defense, man power. And that's the way, obviously being a running back, that's the way you want it. Because you take the time off the clock. You're having 30, 40 minutes time of possession. You control the game, and that's what teams that want to win, I say win it all, that want to do that, control the game.
Kittle with another reception there, starting to play a lot better since that disastrous first quarter that he had. But he's coming on now a little bit for
had about
the Niners.
13 targets, 2 of them receptions. Oh, man.
Weather's been fabulous here in Miami. Got up to about 80 today.
Yes.
It's dark now. You can hear the sounds, the concerts coming up. Going to check out Megan at Thee Stallion tonight.
I know.
We got to get front row. I got to tell them, look, I'm rolling with Ahman Green. We got to get on stage.
Hey, you have fun. I'll be honest. I didn't know until you explained who he was or who she is.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know. That's just how bad right now I am on my music game.
Right.
Because I'm still bumping Kendrick Lamar from like 3-4 years ago.
Sure.
And then it go back way further, Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube. So that's in my iPad, iTunes right now.
Well, she's hot right now. I mean, hot girl summer.
Okay.
We talked about that.
I do know. And Cardi B and like dynamic, like Travis Kelce, they put him at fullback. They'll put him in the slot, and he moves around. He doesn't move around like if you're an average tight end. And he blocks too, as well as does Kettle. Too prematurely, he had the inside hole right there from his offensive lineman.
Second down and 10 here. Under 2 minutes. Plenty of time. He can take off. Does not. Now decides to take off. Runs over a carrier. You can't do that.
Almost a
Almost.
photocopy of his touchdown run against the Tennessee Titans in the AFC Championship. But he got in the end zone, but the ball didn't. So 49ers recover. Minor details has the ball. Uncle Mike is trying to figure out what's just going on. What are you doing?
You got to get down.
That's
your
RB button.
Yeah, your quarterback's not going to run over 5
PlayStation,
defenders.
I'm thinking Xbox. I'm mostly an Xbox guy. That's the RB button. So on PlayStation, that is the R1 button that you have to hold down when you go into contact. If you don't, you have results like that.
So Davin down by 21. Garoppolo got a receiver. Oh, he can turn it up. Pettis. Breland with the touchdown-saving tackle there. And how about Davin starting to pick it up a little bit with the passing game? Now over 100 yards for the day.
Yeah, Minor faced with that was an all-out zero blitz right there.
Sure.
Took advantage of it. Obviously, Pettis' speed looks like a 70 because he didn't have an acceleration is like a 50.
Yeah,
he didn't dig up out of there.
Yeah.
Because that was the cheetah. That was Tariq Hill. That's a touchdown.
Yeah, or if he hits like Debo Samuel or somebody
exactly.
like that.
As my old running back coach Edgar Bennett wants to say to me, you see, you get on that run, you get that ball in your hand. Once you get past the linebackers and DB, you better bust your head on the end zone, on the field goal.
I was about to say, hit your head on the goalpost.
Hit your head on the goalpost.
That's it.
But he didn't have that goalpost speed right there. Acceleration.
Got to get rid of it. Garoppolo got a receiver. Oh, great defense there by Matthew.
Great movement by Minor details in the pocket where Garoppolo, he's not a big scrambler, but was able to get out of pressure that was coming his way and had an opportunity to get that ball completed, but better defense on the flip side by Uncle Mike there.
Oh, got to be careful there.
Man, And he's not scared.
He loves throwing in traffic.
Man, so something I was explaining to you a little earlier today about user play.
Yes.
There's a lot of user play in Madden Pro, casual level, that you user with the linebacker. And what I was watching one day playing myself was that the advantage from traditional football.
Oh, it's a fake.
Oh.
No. That's actually smart. He knocked it down.
Exactly. Knock it down, as they say.
Knock
but
it down.
as I was saying, one reason why user is so huge in Madden, because we've seen Vilma, a master at it.
Sure.
Problem.
T. Davis, Skimbo. Some of these guys.
They're Pro Bowl, Hall of Fame level user guys on defense. From a traditional side of it, a Pat Willis, a Brian Urlacher, the guys from my time, to a Jones for Atlanta.
Wagner, Anthony Barr now.
Yeah, even Warner from the 49ers today.
Yep.
Those are all awesome linebackers. But what makes it different from a Madden Pro to a traditional pro on the football field is that traditional pro, when he drops back in that coverage, he's in back pedal mode, and all he can see is in front of him.
In front of him.
Unless he turns his head left or right, then he can see to his right, to his left. But he does not have eyes in the back of his head. As a Madden Pro, when you're using Pat Willis or Brian Urlacher or Warner or Jones, you can see the whole entire field. So you can see the whole concept develop. If it's a 3-by-1 and you have the flood concept going on or levels going on, you can see where every receiver is going and know how to get in the right position to jump the route.
Williams got some space into the painted end zone and pocket full of Cottage. Look at him. Oh,
he's got the synced up choreography with the AI. Williams on the screen. Minor details, just like, man, I got to hang out with this dude later. Oh, man.
Bragging rights all weekend for Uncle Mike if he can hold on.
Maybe we get a rubber match here, a bounce back. You know?
Maybe. We'll see. Had some young ladies came by earlier playing Rocket League.
Yeah, they were excited.
That was intense and fun. Yeah, absolutely.
When I heard them, I'm like, is the concert going on already?
Man.
They were screaming and yelling, having a good old time over there.
Larry Ridley. Amon Green here live on ESTV. We're in Miami. More specifically, Miami Gardens, right off the turnpike, right next door to Hard Rock Stadium. It is the eSuper Bowl here at Super Fest in Miami. Got a concert going on. We got esports and Madden currently going on. Going to be giving away lots of prizes and lots of cool swag as well here at Superfest.
And we have great vendors of food, restaurants from the Miami area. A lot of Caribbean, I say flavored food.
Absolutely.
Delicious barbecue, southern food.
Miami, eclectic.
Miami.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
That you go pick up in our area here, taste it.
Lobster corn dog.
That lobster corn dog I had the other day.
Was it good?
It was good.
Okay.
You know, so check, and they had today I had this lemonade drink.
Yes.
It was a fruit punch mixed with lemonade. I was like, oh my goodness.
We got cupcakes next door to us.
I didn't see them until I saw them last night, but they didn't have them out one earlier. I was gonna try one out there. That's why I get that workout in the morning.
Got the fried Oreo. I saw those, the fried Oreos.
See, that's normal State Fair stuff. I still live in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yes.
I go to Milwaukee State. I go to the State Fair in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and every summer, from fried Twinkies, Snickers, Krispy Kreme burger. That's only a one-day thing. You can't do that every day.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't. But I'm certainly going to try it today. Got some jerk chicken on a stick, you name it. A lot of different corn on the cobs here as well.
Yeah, the Spanish corn.
Yes.
With the paprika.
I believe it was red. I saw it.
It might be
red.
paprika.
It was red.
With I think it's mayonnaise and butter or something like that mixed in, but it's delicious.
Got some masseuse out here. Lots of artists.
Yeah, we almost invited them into our tent because we're, getting a little bacchiotomy going on. Get that cleared up. The one thing I see here is the actual detail what EA put into having the graphics the way it's going to be on Sunday. Having that logo, the 100-year logo,
100-year, yep.
Having the Super Bowl logo right there is just, when they say it's in the game, it's in the game, and I appreciate that as a gamer, as a football player myself. Now, who had the ball? Who has the ball there? Uncle Mike has the ball, so now he got the move master
achievement?
No, Davin has the ball.
Oh, that was minor details. All right, minor details earned that. But it doesn't go on their account. It's on, I think, Briggs, Mike Gary, or
Okay, somebody. One of our crew members.
Yeah, one of the crew members there.
Speaking of crew, great job by the crew. Your folks at ESTV, the graphics are phenomenal. Love the boxes that we've used. Love the graphics. Great graphics package put together by your folks, Eric and
that's our man Eric right here. Eric Boyer just walked past us. That is the graphics designer, graphics patches of all what you see here on the overlays here on Twitch. I believe we're on Mixer as well.
Yes, YouTube,
Facebook Gaming.
Roku,
I was like, wow.
Amazon.
I didn't really know that we was gonna have the spread to hit all them platforms, but we are.
A potpourri of options and choices.
Yes, it is. A bevy.
Got no excuse to check us out right now.
No, we don't.
Whatever platform it is that you use or like, you can find us there.
Crack the back.
Right now you can find Uncle Mike in the lead. He's up 4 scores, 28-point lead.
Now that time is ticking away for our minor details.
Davin with the Chiefs quarter zip, playing with the Niners in a world of trouble.
Just loving that play action. Corner out by Kettle. Hasn't really hit much, so wants to find, once he gets back on offense, find something where he can get the ball in the end zone fast.
The backup tight end there, Sterling. Mahomes, pretty good day. 18 of 25, over 200 yards passing. Uncle Mike's been thoroughly in control in dominant fashion, up by 4 scores, 4 touchdowns with 7 minutes to play.
So Larry, you know these guys from the Madden community here. So where did you meet both Uncle Mike and minor details being in the Madden, family as you are? You met them. I remember when you brought them in.
Met Abdullah.
Okay,
he's owner of Midwest Esports.
Got it.
In the Madden community. They're actually doing a Madden event later, I think tomorrow.
Of
tomorrow.
Of course, it's Super Bowl.
Yes.
I don't see why not. All right.
And they were walking around, and these 2 guys, they signed up, wanted to play. So I said, hey, let's put them on the stream. Let them go at it. Got some other guys that are signed up as well.
Nice.
We'll do some Rocket League later on. Got my guy Fickle here from Rocket League. It's going to be exciting.
That's going to be fun. I've been watching some of his old stuff, and he's special. Mm-hmm. We might 1v3. I think he still got us. He got some Rocket League skills.
I've never picked up the sticks for Rocket League. My kids play.
It's special.
It is. Great game.
It's a
good
fun game, and
it's
fun. Very fun. Took a chance with Mahomes getting hit there by Uncle Mike, but he held on that time to get the ball driven out of bounds and stops the clock.
I think he's saving his friend from embarrassment now. He's punting the ball. Doesn't want to rub it in too much, I guess, right?
Yeah, nice little still form there. Usually you don't see it a whole lot. You see a lot of spin moves and juke moves. Every now and then I get a guy that wants to hurdle me and go in for a tackle. And that usually causes a fumble because you just hit it and just boop, pops on out. But a lot of spin moves and juke moves, very rare stiff arms in Madden.
Winding down here live at the Super Bowl, under 6 minutes to play. Larry Ridley and a Packers Hall of Famer, Amon Green. We're live here in Miami, site of Super Bowl 54 between the Chiefs and the Niners. We're at Superfest, the eSuper Bowl here. Lots of vendors, expecting a huge crowd, 600,000, I believe.
Yes, before
throughout the course of the week.
Before kickoff.
I think they're expecting over 20,000 for the concert tonight.
Miami, Florida, only one of the very few cities that you can have a concert in January, February. You don't have to worry about it.
Dude, I was up there near
beautiful
Boca
weather.
At my hotel. I drove down the day. I had the air conditioner on.
Yes, beautiful. Where
It's
I'm living right
February.
now, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming from about 30, 20 degrees with about 4 feet of snow on the ground.
Wow. You can have that,
So
bro.
I'm enjoying this weather right now. Well, shout out to my wife, Marie. She's at a friend's house, not feeling too well, so she gets better, drinking a lot of water.
Is she coming by tomorrow? I was looking forward to meeting her.
If she has the energy.
Okay.
She is struggling right now.
Thornhill. Look at him. He's eating.
He's eating. And speaking of eating, I actually met and talked to Ezekiel.
I saw Cowboys, right?
Ezekiel Elliott's dad today came in.
That was him.
That was his dad. Yes.
That was him.
Yes.
I saw the ring and everything he had on.
He had on his Ohio State championship ring that Ezekiel won, I think, 2015? 2013, somewhere in there.
15, 16, somewhere around there, yeah.
Somewhere
15,
around there.
15.
So, man, is that great guy, great gentleman. He actually is his marketing. He does marketing for his son.
Nice.
Which is outstanding because to have that support, to have that, fathership there, but also leadership.
I did not know that. I saw you talking with him.
And then, basically keeping that close in that inner circle that as football players, and I say professional athletes, actors, entertainers, we got to have because, unfortunately, we have a target on our back. So to have somebody close to you like that, I think, for me, that's just great to see and great to know that Ezekiel, he's getting taken care of by his father in the marketing world.
Wish I would have known that, man. I would have definitely said hello to the elder.
Oh, he'll be back. We talked. So I don't know if he's going to be able to get Ezekiel over here because we know that's a wanted man everywhere here in Miami.
Yeah.
But himself, he sees what we're doing here. He understands that this is growing. He said, hey, I see Ezekiel playing these games online at home when I'm trying to get him to do something he doesn't want to leave. So he does play. He plays a little bit of Fortnite, a little bit of Call of Duty as well.
Okay. Good stuff, man. The power of esports. Nice play. If you can get a block, make a man miss. Tyreek Hill, nice run there on the end around reverse. Look at him.
Uncle Mike is having fun.
He's feeling it.
He's feeling it. He is. I mean, when you see the AI doing it and he's mimicking it, it's like, did they talk? Or they can't really talk about it.
He's really feeling himself on the stream. Looking good. Great production.
Yeah.
Here at Superfest, Super Bowl 54, smacking his friend around live on a great broadcast. Good for him.
Good tackle there by the DB, Richard Sherman there. And like for minor details, he has the weapons in place.
He does.
So he has a guy like Richard Sherman in defensive backfield. He has Mozart, Coleman, Burita at running back, Debo Samuels at receivers, and Garoppolo, who we know when he has the time of protection, actually, pass the ball or do the passes, short passes that the defense gives him to get in a position to win this game. Both are coming off the edge, He has the weapons. It's just now can he manage them, and that's what separates from casual players up to the pros, as we've seen.
Absolutely. 100% correct, my friend. Mahomes back in the gun. Got to get rid of it. Oh, be careful.
Risky pass there.
Look at that.
By minor details. I mean, it could be feast or famine like this on Sunday.
Could be.
Because the way 49ers, as we talked about earlier, the way 49ers defense has been playing strong behind that offense, coming in very fresh because they're running the ball. This potentially could be the score we see come Sunday afternoon.
I saw that the money, the action in Vegas, it's like 50-50 literally. Like 50.3% of the money, I believe, is on the Niners. 49.7% of the money is on the Chiefs.
Wow. No surprise. No surprise.
It's crazy.
Because it's just so many elements on both teams that could happen.
Who's favored? I think the Chiefs are favored, right?
Chiefs are favored.
Yes.
49ers are underdogs.
Yes.
So, but the factors on both sides of the ball, both teams, from Pat Mahomes on offense to the Chiefs defensive line and their linebacker core to 49ers D-line and linebacker core. Garoppolo, Mostart, what he's done, setting playoff rushing records. So it's just so many things that can actually happen, but the fun part is we get to watch it unfold it. Watch as it unfolds to us being sports fans.
I heard you got us tickets to the Super Bowl. Is that correct?
No, that's not correct.
Okay. All right. Just don't want to
Trust
spread
me,
rumors.
that was you. Don't be getting me in trouble. That was you. I tried.
I heard my man Danny from Geeklinks. I heard he's got those Super Bowl tickets.
Hey.
That's what I was told.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he knows a lot of folks. pretty sure he was able to track some down.
Uncle Mike can definitely smile now. This game's in the bag, and he's got a 4-touchdown lead. How about him? What a great experience for him. Coming here to the Super Bowl.
Playing on
in the shadows of Hard Rock Stadium. Gets to play on a live stream.
Playing on live stream. Several platforms of live stream. Having great sponsorship. He'll be able to walk away with a little prize we give him today. Because I say people that play in here, especially on the stage, you're not walking out of here empty-handed.
Sure.
From control freaks sending the thumbsticks to gunners, sending the gaming glasses.
Absolutely.
Origin having us use the PCs for Rocket League and for Fortnite. GameStop helped out with that. Geeklets is Danny's crew, and Real-Time Strategies out of Seattle, Skins GG, Lucid Sound, Meta. So
if you're Davin, you got to be thinking, I didn't play well with the Niners. Maybe that's the case on Sunday. Maybe he just jinxed the Niners. And now his hometown Kansas City Chiefs will win.
A true fan would believe that.
That's what it is.
A super
it's the mind
fan
games, and we got a final.
For the 49ers would come in here and be on suicide watch right now.
I know it, basically, right.
Because they're like, oh my God, what's going on? This could happen. You jinxed us.
There it is. Look at him. He's looking like, that's what I want in real life. I want my Chiefs. Chiefs Kingdom. Chiefs. He wants the Chiefs to win on Sunday.
So we got to give, what we get? Today's the first one, first event. I'll say the winners get that the headset he has on. He could take that home with him.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying right now.
Don't give away too many. I got to get a pair now.
Yeah. Right there.
Good stuff.
So good stuff there.
Mike's a winner.
Mike.
Davin, you're a winner too. You showed up, man.
We got some thumbsticks.
Good stuff.
We get the thumbsticks.
Good stuff.
To minor details that Lucid Sound headsets to Uncle Mike. And this is going to be the stream through the weekend. You know,
absolutely.
It's doing live giveaways for the fans because this is esports. This is video. I'll say this is video games. Mm-hmm. This is Twitch. This is Mixer. This is YouTube gaming. This is Facebook gaming.
It is.
This is Caffeine.
Exactly.
When you stream
all the platforms.
So welcoming people to the video game esports world. When you stream on these platforms, Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, YouTube, Caffeine.
Yep.
As streamers, as shoutcasters, as we're professionally called, you have chat rooms that are going, and people are commenting. We're commenting back.
Yep,
but then we do giveaways. We do giveaways that compete forever. We've done giveaways on my stream, and that makes it fun and engagement and bring the fans into the fold. So we have we're going to interview here Uncle Mike, the winner, real quick.
Okay, what we'll
break time. Break time.
We'll take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll hear from the winner, Uncle Mike. We'll give away some prizes, do some trivia. Have much more here, some more gaming, a lot more engagement here. We're live at Super Bowl 54, folks, here in Miami Gardens, right next to Hard Rock Stadium. It's the eSuper Bowl here. Superfest got a concert going on. Larry Ridley, Mon Green will come back after this quick timeout with more here on ESTV.
really good repeat every game that I've ever played in the past.
Today it's going to be a shootout.
If Dallas, how many Super Bowls have you been to? And what was the last one? You put up there, unfortunately, 49ers ran through them like a wet paper bag, and it really hurts me. A new question, so I'm going to give you a little time to think about this. What is one thing you hope to experience down here in Miami and your first Super Bowl?
To actually see it. I mean, I want to be inside the stadium to see it.